In the late 19th century, a shadow fell over the growing frontier city of Austin, Texas. A series of brutal, unsolved crimes would soon become known as the Servant Girl Annihilator murders. Between December 1884 and December 1885, Austin was gripped by terror as a serial killer targeted the community. At the time, Austin was a rapidly expanding city, undergoing a period of intense urban and social transformation. The spree began on the night of December 30th, 1884, with the attack on Molly Smith. Over the course of 1 year, 8 people were confirmed killed, primarily Black women working as domestic servants. Most victims were attacked at night within the safety of their homes or the servant quarters where they lived. The attacks were characterized by extreme brutality, involving mutilation and meticulous planning. The killer shared a disturbing pattern, dragging victims outdoors and using sharp weapons with increasing savagery. As the body count rose, a profound sense of panic and helplessness swept through the local community. The crimes exposed deep-seated racial and class tensions that defined the social landscape of the era. Austin's young police force struggled to cope with the unprecedented scale and violence of the spree. Hundreds of suspects were questioned and numerous arrests were made, but conclusive evidence remained elusive. Despite massive efforts and public pressure, not a single person was ever convicted for the murders. The name Servant Girl Annihilator was coined by the press, reportedly by the famous writer O. Henry. Porter was a resident of Austin at the time and observed the city's descent into fear firsthand. Toward the end of 1885, the killer's profile shifted, and 2 white women were also murdered. The death of Eula Phillips on Christmas Eve 1885 marked one of the final and most shocking attacks. That Christmas, instead of celebration, the city was filled with mourning and a desperate hunt for the killer. Then, just as abruptly as they had started, the murders ceased in late December 1885. Some have speculated about a link to Jack the Ripper, who would terrorize London just 3 years later. While theories of a shared identity persist, no definitive evidence has ever linked the 2 cases. The investigation was hampered by the limited forensic methods available to 19th-century law enforcement. The case represents one of the earliest examples of mass media coverage surrounding a serial killer in America. Today, the Servant Girl Annihilator murders remain a significant part of Texas folklore and criminal history. They continue to be the subject of intense study by historians and criminologists alike. The mystery endures as one of the first recorded instances of a serial killer on American soil. The identity of the Annihilator remains unknown, leaving a chilling void in the history of the frontier. While the city moved on, the legacy of that terrifying year is never truly forgotten. Thank you for exploring this dark chapter of history with us.